This year, something extraordinary happened at Central Vermont Humane Society, where a box of motherless puppies was left abandoned on a bike path about an hour away from here. And someone found the puppies and brought them to another shelter. And that shelter called us because they didn't know what to do with these 9 motherless puppies. And we talked amongst ourselves and we said, okay, what are we going to do with 9 motherless puppies? And we said, we'll figure it out. Bring them on down. We had an hour to prepare. We emptied one of our cat rooms and we put in a whelping box and we took in 9 motherless puppies. They were newborns. They still had their umbilical cords attached to them. And they were so defenseless, their eyes were still closed, and they were tiny. And we knew that we were facing very dismal odds. Only 20 to 40% of puppies born without a mother survive. So we knew we were going to have to be mom, and it was going to be a 24/7 job. Every single one of us fed those puppies. They had to be fed every 4 hours, every day, all day and night. But we managed to save 8. We saved 8 puppies, and they got adopted 8 or 9 weeks later. And those 8 puppies are making 8 families so happy, and we saved them, and that was amazing. One thing that I think sets CVHS apart is our open door, open heart policy. And that means that we have an open door to animals in our community and in Vermont. And more importantly, we're open-hearted. That is, we treat people with compassion. We know that people have all kinds of issues in their lives, and if they come to us, we're going to say thank you, and we're going to help them. And the same thing with adopters. People come in with all kinds of different lives, different families, different issues in their lives, different places in their lives. And if they want to adopt, thank you for coming in to adopt from us. We're so happy you're here. We've been around for over 50 years, and we save over 1,000 animals a year. And for our little shelter, that's pretty impressive. 70% of the animals we care for are local Vermont animals, and we're very proud of that we put local animals first. And the other thing we do is we go the extra mile for every animal that comes through the door. So no matter what an animal needs, if they need medical care, if they need extra behavioral support, if they need more time than usual to find their home, we do that for that animal. We renovated the building to be state-of-the-art for animal care, because we knew one thing that was changing in animal welfare was that we wanted to keep animals longer than 7 days. We did not want to euthanize animals anymore. If an animal is adoptable, they need to stay here as long as it takes for them to find a home. So dogs have indoor-outdoor runs, and the best part for dogs here is that we have a lot of play yards. So all the dogs get to run off leash all the time, which is great because it keeps them healthy and happier. For cats, all of our cats are kept in colony rooms. So they get to run free in the room. They have catios, so they can go outside and loll in the sun, which cats love to do. And they have a lot of vertical space, so they can climb up and down on these contraptions. We typically have 10 to 12 staff, a few part-timers and mostly full-time, to keep the place running. But what really helps us and helps us save all these animals are volunteers. The volunteer help that we have equal about 3 full-time staff members. Foster families are so important to everything we do. In fact, we would not be able to save 1,000 animals without our foster families. Last year, almost 300 animals were in foster homes. About 70% of the animals that come to us either come as owner surrenders from the local community, or they come as strays.
Ava here is a owner relinquish. She came to us from Post Mills, Vermont.
So this is Franny and Lila Tove. They are a bonded pair. They're looking for a home together. This is Odie. Odie came to us as an owner relinquish.
So Alvin here is, he was a stray.
This is Cheddar. Cheddar came to us as a stray from Barry.
I think that people don't really realize is that the animals who come to us are wonderful animals. In general, pets don't end up here because of pet problems. They're not here because there's something wrong with them. They're here because their people need help. They're here because their people are homeless, or their people, something changed in their housing situation or changed in their lives. So the fact that they end up here isn't through any fault of their own. Everyone deserves to be able to afford a pet. On average, for us to care for an animal, the animal comes in, it costs about $750 an animal. We're saving all these animals, and we're doing what every animal needs, which is an amazing thing. Now, Central Vermont Humane Society goes the extra mile for animals, and we're really hoping that our community goes the extra mile for us. We hope that they make the leap in faith in Central Vermont Humane Society and the work that we do. I think that what we do is extremely important, and I think our community thinks so too. And we hope that you support us.
So Alvin here is, he was a stray. He was found in Berrytown. He's been with us a few months. We've been working on his manners since he's been here. He's come a long way. He's pretty good, you know, sit, down, wait. He also does a lot of the agility equipment that we have in the yard. He's pretty good at this teeter-totter here thing. You and that. Come here. Alvin, can you sit? Honey. Come on, over here. Take a break. Come on, let's walk around. Come on.